Hello, you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here to another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back to Divine Light with Sunshine. I'm really happy to be doing another Twin Flame reading. Thank you for being here and all your support and love. I appreciate it. These videos are basically to help anyone that resonates with a Twin Flame journey. We find out answers through many different sources, whatever comes through. Uh, Most of my readings tend to be on the divine masculine energy, but sometimes the feminine will show up as well. Uh, Keep in mind that we do have both energies within us. Energy is interchangeable. This is a timeless reading, and there will be timestamps below. So, with this song, the song is called "Feeling This Bad Never Felt So Good." Now, this song felt a little triggery for me, and when I was in my little chaser energy, um, and I, it took me a couple of beats to be like, "Wait, you feel great for what you did to the divine feminine? Wait, what?" But when I really like got out of get out of the way and really like went with like trying to say your story, okay, just get the message. Um, what I got was this divine masculine is talking about his process, and there's no gender role. Remember, we have both energies, so whoever has the divine masculine connection, um, this divine masculine, they're going through the process of what it's like in the separation with you. It's like they start off in a certain sense of like, oh, she could be doing this and she's doing that and da 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 da. Okay, and then just making up all these things in their head of what could possibly happen. Um, you know, um, and then they go off into the part where they're sad, they're missing, they're missing you, they're going through that playing out, flashbacks of stuff going on, and then they go through back to the process and they go back to like, I'm at this stage and I'm doing this now, and like they even talk about distraction stuff. So there's a lot of stages that kind of go through in the song, which I found very very interesting, of kind of like literally mapping out, like, they're at stage one, this is what they were doing at stage two, this is what they were doing at stage three. And I'm just gonna get into the lyrics because it was very very interesting. You got to watch the video, it's linked below. So it goes off: feeling this bad never felt so great. She's either sleeping with 50 people. How dare they say that, right? She's either sleeping with 50 people or taking a break. She's either telling people that she loves me, or she's filling herself up with hate. She's either out there with the girls at the club shaking her ass, or she's at home listening to Adele, getting over me fast. Feeling this bad never felt so great. Never thought that I'd be happy today. Now that you're gone and out of my way, feeling this bad never felt so great. Feeling this bad never felt so great. Feeling this bad never felt so great. Now, this is where they go into the next stage, where it's just like, I miss the sex. I miss the kiss on the neck. I'm missing the triple text. Netflix asking what we're watching next. Loving you till your muscles flex. I miss the spark. I miss you showing me all of your art. Either we go together or we fall apart. And then they go into our next stage. Every day is hard, but I get through it. Doing laundry, listening to music. You got my hoodie, but you can use it. I got six more and they keep me warm just fine. I'm learning to be with just me. Up in my head, it gets scary. Haven't called you back in weeks, but this is the first time I'm carefree. Feeling this bad never felt so good. Never thought I'd be happy today. Now that you're gone and out of my way. And then the chorus kind of repeats itself of feeling that whole feeling this bad never felt so good. And then this was the next stage that I feel like they kind of shift through, where it goes, ever since I left you, I became a new man. I don't need to slow dance. I can hold my own hand. It's so hard to let go. We can still be friends though. It's so hard to let go, and we can still be friends though. And then the chorus continues on again about feeling this bad. Which is very very interesting. It started off with some anger, like thinking she's doing this doing that, and then memories and back to the love and stuff like that, and then you know just the distractions, keeping themselves distracted, keeping themselves busy, and then kind of getting to a point of just learning to be within themselves, which was very interesting and beautiful too, is them getting to the point of learning how to be alone, because they even talk about how I'm learning to be with just me. Up in my head, it gets scary. So they're learning to face themselves, face their shadows, and really go through the process. And they become at a point where they go through some learning, and I like where they end off where they're like, I'm a new man, where I'm learning that I can, I don't have to slow dance if I don't want to slow dance, and if I want someone to hold my hand, I'll do it myself. There's a sense of loving themselves instead of finding it in another person, and they know that to have a separation with this connection is hard, okay, and it's hard to let go. But they're like, if they can't have at least that type of relationship with you, can they at least have something, which is where they enough we can still be friends. So it's just like not wanting to still lose any part of the connection is what I felt. The song was right, and the chorus, I mean, that feeling this band never felt so good. I was like, really, you really saying that over and over and over. But it's kind of like this person helping them through this process. Is like, you can do it, you can make it, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can have happy days. Like, they're really learning how to adjust to the separation. That is very interesting. Now we're gonna get into the cards and see what it wants to come through in the 5D energy for this person. Okay, we're gonna take those. We have here heart to heart talk, communication is coming. Fear is replaced with love. Throat chakra will be cleared. Wow. So you guys gonna be talking about something, or it's on the horizon. Remember, this is the 5D energy, right? So um we have here just a little more patience, my love. If only time could speed up. Oh, I mean, um on a side note, so there's this, I don't know what the movie's called, but there's this movie I remember watching as a kid, and it was like the guy had a watch and he could slow down time or speed time up or something like that. Yeah, there was a little bit of a negative side towards it, but I remember always being like, yo, that would be so cool if I could have that watch. I've always wanted a watch like that. So it's very interesting and cute that they talk about if only, you could speed time up. We have here, I hear your thoughts, my love, sending you love. I love you more than words can ever say. We have literally four cards out, and three of them literally are talking about love, my love, my love, I love you, I love. So there's a lot of love in this connection. We have here, I miss you no matter how long it takes. If my heart breaks, I will always love you. Oh my God, that reminds me of the Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You. I don't know why that came through with, oh, it says, I will always love you at the end. Wow, Shine. Wow. Anyways, that reminds me of that song coming through there. Have to laugh at myself, right? We have here, please don't wait on me. I cannot be the person you deserve right now. I'm so sorry, my love. You are worth so much more. So I mean, we already knew that this person was having is going through some changes, some shadows and stuff coming through, right? We have here, feeling you by my side, everything melts away. No, we are in this together. There, I I feel like at the end of the day, when the person kind of gets past that growth period, um they're gonna see that this was something that you guys really helped one another go through, in regards to the change and get to the stages. And even the song he was talking about, I'm a new man, and that wouldn't have happened or occurred in that way if y'all didn't have what happened to you guys. Okay, so it was something that made, I'm getting drawn to, I'm seeing, like, what are they called? Like if you open a watch and you see the gears and they're moving, it was almost like they have to move in a certain way so that it what needs to be done can be done. It's almost like the time can show. And okay, that was very, very interesting. I don't know what gears and all that has to do with it, but there's something about it's just having to move in a particular way. Like if you were to think about a watch, I don't know if anyone, Google it. I hope you can Google it. And there's a video out there which shows an inside of a watch with the gears, and they're moving or something, or some sort of machine where there's gears and stuff and it moves, and there's a certain way that there's like grooves in them, and they have to turn that particular way. And anyways, I'm talking about gears and stuff. Oh, that's hilarious. We have here, never lose sight. It's the darkest before the dawn. Clarity is coming. I like how we have both of them ending off with coming and coming and coming and coming. Okay. So I really feel like if you probably been feeling the energy of someone wanting to approach you and come in. Uh this was your confirmation if you're looking at it, of finding out if you were right or not. But someone definitely is pulling on your energy. That's why you're feeling it. When the 5D energy, that there's some pushes and pulls and stuff that you kind of can get a feeling. Maybe you're dreaming about them or seeing their name, but there's something coming through with this person of them wanting to approach. And when we have here their throat chakra is being cleared, that gives them the confidence and the strength in order to come and just kind of explain their side of their story. Tell me what's going on in the person's heart. You inspire me. I'm not surprised by that. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. Yep, I was definitely feeling that with the song of the person kind of just going through the process of it and going through those stages. I've thought a lot about you lately. We were just talking about in regards to the, coming energy. This person is pulling on your energy. Or send more, pulling, sending. They could be just sending it like, hey, like sending it and not even knowing that they're doing that. We have here, I wish I could take back the things that I said. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. I can still feel you. That's another confirmation about y'all connecting on one another's energy, or they're finding a way to send it. You may not be focusing on them, but they're finding a way to still connect with you energetically. It's almost like you could forget a person and then all of a sudden a thought comes in, or there's something that reminds you, or you see their name, or da da da. That's like when the person would be thinking about you and doing that. I don't know if they're doing it intentionally or not, if they know they're doing it, but they're doing it. They do have remorse and they are sorry for the way that they had acted, whatever they did. They do definitely feel like it was their only avenue to get to become a new person, a new man, someone you're worth actually having. What's their ego and their pride telling them? You really help change this person. I'm really, drawn to you. Inspire me. I was careless without you. Yes, they were. They did something. There's something they did in this connection where they just weren't honest. They weren't. Yeah, pretty much they just weren't honest in whatever spectrum that is. By their action, by their words, there was just something about honesty. I have here. I love myself enough to walk away. Now, I like that it's coming out here, because when we were talking earlier in regards to their heart space, it was like, don't take what happened personally. It's me. I need to work on me. And I knew that the best thing I had to do was walk away in order to get me to be more stable, to be more grounded, to be someone that is deserving of being with you. Wow, they really, they put you on a pedestal, I feel. I have here, I never used to look at you in that way. They the way that you bring out so much light and so much love, and um just that energy that you, like your vibrations, I don't feel like it's only just with you. It's almost like the people around you too. There's something about a vibration that I feel this person just couldn't help but recognize that you're different, you're unique, you're rare. This person sees you in a different light. To have that inspiration of, and it was so funny is the divine masculine reading before this, was there was a lot about energy, and the divine feminine to them being like almost their gas in their car, helps them go forward, or the battery in the remote that allows you to reuse the remote. There was something about energy, and you almost give this person the strength to keep moving forward. Wow. You sparked a change in this person for sure. There's a lot of you not knowing what really played out in this connection or why things occurred the way that it did, but you will be you will be rewarded with the truth, okay? I couldn't tell you face to face. So when this person I feel like when they want to say things to you in person, they get scared and they can't open up. It's like it's almost like they want you so badly and their throat is just locked. Okay, so when they work on some of their shadow, that's what allows them to open and heal their throat chakra so that they can actually come in. But that's one of the things they're going to be working through so that they can be more honest, because there was moments that this person wanted to tell the truth, to say what was happening, to say why they were going to do what they're going to do, but it's almost like they froze, they freeze, or they lose all words. It's like almost like they can't even say, they don't, it's almost like you know a lot of words, right? But in the moment it's just like not one is coming to your mind, not anything. You can't even just say the word you lose your name. Like there's moments that happens. We have here, I want to tell you so much. Yeah, this person really wants to explain because they don't want you to continue to see them in the light you currently see them. I know we have a soul connection. Wow. This person is really going through some sort of ego, pride, death, and it's going to have a rebirth. Um, and when that rebirths is when they allow the love in, and then that's when they can have the communication. There's this energy is very, very interesting. What else is blocking this person? This divine masculine, unstable. They're trying to find more stability in their life. We have here sellout. They really hated the way that they acted in this connection. They really feel bad the way that they treated you. This person locked themselves off from love, from whatever happened to them previously, and oh my god, gears, gears. Do you see that? I was talking about gears earlier. Okay, when I was like, why am I seeing gears? I love spirit. Okay, thanks, guys. Um, yeah, wow. And I was seeing, and maybe I was talking about the little teethy things. Oh my god, can we just take a moment to be like, yo, okay? Anyways, yeah, there's gears. This person. That's so cool. I never noticed this before, but here, oh, I don't think it's gonna show on camera, but there's a heart. There's a heart. In the screw where normally there will be like, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher it, like star point, square point, whatever they're called. This one is a heart. Um, this person has locked away their heart. They made themselves very robotic. Wow, those gears. Hmm. Anyways, is there any other final messages of what's going on in this person's shadow side? What's going on? Ruthless. Don't like how that sounds. This person, they, because they're very robotic, it's very easy for them to come off as very cold. I don't feel like this person is a bad person at all. I really just feel as if because they had to lock off their heart in order to function, in order to get through whatever they went through, and pick themselves back up, they stored it away. When you think about the over here with everything just being hidden, you have to take off all these bolts and all these things and these wires and this and that just to actually get to the main part of, let's just say, this person's chest, right? They locked it away so far that they became cold. They didn't know in the process that that was what was going to happen. and then they were able to kind of figure it out because of this connection, that they did go through that. But it's almost like when you've been in such a common practice, it's like, where do I even begin to get out of it? How do I begin to get out of it? Can I get out of it? um because they didn't want to act this way to you, they really didn't, but it was just the only way that it was able for them to communicate it. And I'm not giving any excuses to this person, but I really just feel like, you ever have those moments where you just blurt things out and like, "Well, I didn't mean it like that," or "I didn't want to say it like that," or da 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 da, or there's almost like this person, when they finally got the opportunity to actually communicate, they blurted out things that just didn't come off. It didn't get understood right, okay, what they were saying. And I bring it back to the song of when I was first, getting in the energy of it, and I was feeling like, wait, what? I do not like the way that this divine masculine is saying that, being bad never felt this great and whatever. And it's just like, wait, what? You feel okay about being ruthless and doing this? And then it took us some time to actually be like, wait, let me connect more on this. And then seeing where the divine masculine was coming from, of that's they're going through their process of how to cope with who they've become, and at the same time also cope with how to change into better. It feels like a beautiful transformation for this divine masculine. Tell me what's to come further for this divine masculine. Tell me more what we don't see. Tell me what we don't see. Okay, so got a bunch of major arcanas. Okay, so we have here the Temperance, the Knight of Cups. We have here the King of Pentacles, and we have here the Eight of Cups. Wow. This person is learning how to have more balance in their life, with not only their heart and other things as well. They've been out of balance for so long. There's a sense of, like, if you were to think about the robotic cart, right? It takes time to put in all those bolts and those screws and those nuts and those this and then that, okay? And there's a process, and there's steps to, make sure that it works fine, and da da da. And this person built that so strong that when it came down to having to really go towards their heart, it was a difficult task, but they're learning to do it for them. They know that they have to do it for them in order to be able to do it for anyone, whether it's this divine feminine or it's another, just love in general. They're learning how to go after it, pursue it, but still have a balance, still have that grounded stability. Remember, we have the unstable card, right? We have here the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. This person is learning to walk away to more stability. Walk away from the past, walk away from the things that they've done in before. Now, I don't know if you can see that in the picture, but to me, I'm getting, there's like a C, or maybe even like an E. It's cursive, so it's a little hard to read what letter that is. Maybe you can see it, but I'm seeing a C or an E coming through here. Very drawn to the moon. I really like the fact of this person is going towards a path. Okay, they're finally getting out of the tunnel. Okay, whatever they're in some sort of cave or tunnel, and they're finally right there in front of it, of moving down the path and getting further and further. But you also can see there's a lot of mist, a lot of fog, okay? So they actually can't see forward, but they're learning to kind of have trust of going in that direction. It's almost like the sea represents like clarity coming through. This person is walking towards more stability in their life, which is great. I like that. Okay, so what's to come in regards to this relationship with the divine feminine and masculine? What's to come in regards to this connection? So we have here the King of Wands, the Fool card, the Five of Cups, and the High Priestess. So once again, with the Major Arcana cards coming out here, so which we have two, and then there's one down there as well. Um, this person is doing things in the dark. Okay, first off, you're not gonna know what's going on, um, but they're learning to have hope. They're learning to take action. They're learning to have strength to work through these old wounds, working through, not like, even like when we talk about, like the robotic card and the old wounds card, like look at that person is like covered in, I don't even know what that is. Okay, but it's like it became them, this scarf, this wax, whatever it is, it became them. They're now that, they're morphed into it. And it was just, just this person, there's just a sense of, they've taken a long time to really get to this point where they could function without being hurt the way that they've been hurt in the past. And it's taken them a lot to have to unravel this. They didn't, at the time, it was their way of surviving, but they didn't realize the outcome that was going to happen from doing this and putting up their walls. And they're but there's hope. I'm really feeling like there's hope because of that light. They there's that hope, telling them that they can go forward, and they will do it. I have a lot of faith, and feeling of prosperity in the Fool card, and taking that time to go forward, especially with the Knight of Wands, to taking that action. Now let's see. What action are they going to take towards this divine feminine? What is the... They think about you heavy. They really do care about you. What kind of action is this divine masculine going to take towards the divine feminine? Stuck, conclusion, nostalgia. I really do feel like this stuck energy, they are coming out of it. Okay, and when they come out of it, what's going to happen with this divine masculine, divine feminine? Ego and pride and regret. Wow, gotta love the divine timing card coming out. And we have here Observer. This person, you help, the divine feminine helps this divine masculine work past this thing that got them so stuck, that made them be very robotic and very closed off and kind of cold. They're not a cold person. They do have a beautiful heart. I don't feel like they're a mean person, but they got very closed off, and they're learning to end that. They're learning to end it. Now, their ego and their pride and the regret are going kind of back and forth, because they have the regret of how they've acted and how they've done, but their pride and ego keeps them stuck and still keeps them trapped. They do keep an eye on you somehow, some way, from a distance. I don't know how they're doing it. It could be many different ways: social media, WhatsApp, something. Okay, Facebook. I don't know. There's somehow, some way, even maybe mutual friends, but there's somehow they're keeping tabs on you. But divine timing is at play in this connection. We have here fear and winter coming out. During the winter seasons, this person could be going through their whole fear process and trying to face it. In regards to this particular card, they do have their back turned. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I see some hands and something behind me in my window, okay, I'm not gonna turn my back. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna be like, we need to figure out how to close this thing, but I'm not turning my back, because I want to make sure I can see, right, the whole time. Anyways, the point is, I feel like this person is learning to not be fearful anymore. Um, that's the process they're going to go through in winter months. They're going to learn how to not be afraid anymore. Queen of Pentacles. They want to come to this divine feminine. Yep, we have here the Sun card coming out. They want to pursue this divine feminine. I keep asking it over and over my head. I'm like, what's to come with this connection? What's to come with this connection? We have here this Seven of Swords coming through. They have been very defensive about it. I get it, because I mean, when you go to that robotic stage, like, that's locking off your feelings. Okay, to have to go and open that back again can be a little hard, right? Because you're gonna have to face those wounds and all that stuff. It's a survival mode for sure. But I want to know, okay, so the person is defense. What's gonna help them get through it? No, I want to know. See, I know they want to have the success in this new beginning in this bright future with the divine feminine, but I feel like there's like more that should be said towards that connection. Tell me more about what's going to happen with this divine feminine and masculine. We have here the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Pentacles again, which is called coins in this particular deck. I really feel like they're learning to let go and to see the it's almost like the more that they understand the love that the divine feminine has been giving to them, the more that they're getting clarity, the more that they're learning how to almost match their vibration. Because I mean, you have here the Queen of Pentacles and then, you know, the King of technically Pentacles, right? And I feel like this person is learning that through this divine feminine's love, it's almost like, you know, when you learn from someone else being that representation of what you want, like, you know, if you would think about a mentor is being what you want to be. So it's like you're seeing that example, you're seeing someone else be. It's almost like the divine feminine showed them how to be. That is interesting. They've been very scared, and but it's been in their mind. It literally has been in their mind. They felt like they couldn't see. They've been feeling left out and cold, but I feel like that energy is gonna come out afterwards. They're gonna finally open those doors. Yep. We have here the Fool card. Okay, that's 2 times. I don't remember where it is right now, but we have the Fool card again. Okay, we have here the King of Staff. A lot of King energy. I like this. The Eight of Cups again. Okay, and then we also have here the Six of Cups. This person is learning how to find back that. Okay, in this connection, you guys create a spark that allows you guys to be playful and free and kind of almost not judgmental. There's an energy that kind of comes through of just this happiness and this joy, and this person is learning how to find that back. They know that they have to walk away, even though think about it, they're in a desert. Okay, they're in a desert, and I don't know about y'all, but I would be thinking that I'm leaving a lot of water behind that I could use. Okay, it's a desert, it is hot, and I am thirsty. Okay, but sacrifice, where they're going to put it, how they're going to hold it, how they're going to carry it, it's just going to slow them down. They don't have anything, you know, to carry with, so they have to let it go. And they're learning that they have to let this situation go in order to have a new beginning, a fresh start. They're learning how to find faith in believing in going to the action. But I really love the fact, the King of Wands twice too. There's a lot of 2 times of confirmation of the same messages coming through. The cards are repeating itself in you know, different decks, but what I love is the fact of King energy. This person is no longer being in any page and not slow energy, not that movement. This person is learning to have balance, but still have that fiery flame love, and just learning how to be, you know, more free. This person is learning how to be. Like, that's literally what I'm hearing in my head. They're learning how to be the best version of them. That is amazing. And this divine feminine sparked this in them. which is even more amazing too. Whatever happened in this connection sparked this to come. We have here playfulness. I mean, that's what I'm really getting from the little girl in there. There's just this energy of this childlike energy that I just feel coming through in this connection where you guys bring that out in one another, and it's almost like that's the way back to each other's hearts again. If you guys do plan to reunite at some point, it's that's how you capture what you had without focusing on the time that has been lost or the separation. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to of fun to shine. When you're having fun, you're not thinking about all the other stuff that's happening and going on, right? I know, easier said than done, right? But for those of you that want it, it's the best thing. But yo, this entire reading, this one card has been scaring the bejeebies out of me. I don't know if you can see it, but that's that sellout card. It is pretty intense of a card, and that's freaky. Oh my god. I feel like I'm so drawn to it, not only because it's scary, but also the fact of this person really feels bad for who they've become and how they treated you in this situation for sure. What's the final message? We have here universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. I mean, right? We that goes back to the divine timing. Okay, clearly the messages are just repeating itself at this point. So no more point of pulling any cards. Divine timings at play in this connection for love to happen. You know, the fact that the universe is guiding you to your special person is just like, I mean, could you ask to be more loved, right? Like the universe is orchestrates things, to make sure that you guys get back to one another. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see that, but there's the gears and the things again in the clock, in the time, in the watch, in the whatever you want to call it. But I don't know what this gears thing is. I'm so fascinated on that. You're probably like, Shine, that means nothing to me. But yeah, I'm very fascinated by the fact that the gears kind of repeated itself throughout the reading. So that was phenomenal. But honestly, the only thing I could say to end the reading off is really just kind of have faith in this connection. But wow, it's already such a long reading. But okay. I want to pull some last minute charms just to see if we have any final messages or any symbols or signs that want to help you in regards to this situation. To know a little bit more or just for fun. Because Shine likes doing stuff like this. Ooh. So first off, we do have a sign coming through of Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be Aquarius. We have here seahorse. We have the word trust. We have the word dream. Letters, we have G, U, A. We have a cross here. We have a palm tree, a snowflake. We have this little LOL. I really feel like, yo, if Shine could pick it up, oh my gosh. Y'all really laugh with one another. I can't get it. These nails. But yeah, you can't see it either. But anyways, it says LOL, and it's like that bubble. When you see cartoons and they have that bubble and it says the words of what the person is saying. I really feel like you guys have a lot of laughter and fun. There's a lot of childlike energy, and even like here, like this looks like a little lollipop, kind of pacifier, something that just childlike energy. I really feel, or maybe you guys do have a kid, but there's something, I feel like it's more just you guys bring a lot of laughter and joy to one another. We also have here a cat, and we have a flower, and we have some sort of I forget what these are called, but hopefully you can see it. I don't know if that's an actual person, a zodiac sign, but for the one that came through, like I said, it was Aquarius. And we also have a star here, a triangle, but yeah, doesn't have to necessarily resonate. Is there any symbols that want to come through to further Okay. We have here, oh, look, isn't that cute? And this is yellow and green, and that is yellow and green. Gotta love spirit. So we have here sunflower admiration, and we have here the key revealed. Okay, so oh, I knew I should have said it. I was so drawn to this key in the picture, and I just thought it was because I like keys, so I was like, okay, maybe it's not related to reading, whatever. um but I wanted to say that this person, I feel like, is going to come back and give their key to their heart. They're going to learn how to trust to give the key to their of their heart to the divine feminine. They're going to learn how to do that, and they know that it's going to bring them happy and joy if it's, received correctly. And with the card being reveal, it's not known, but it's like they're gonna tell you, they're gonna approach. Remember, we had here, I forgot at the beginning, they had coming, coming in twice. So there's this information's coming towards you. This person's gonna tell you some things. It's gonna reveal a lot of different things, but the the fact that you even have two keys coming out in two different, decks, there's a lot of things that are just doubling up. There could be a lot of mirroring could be happening with you guys as well, but there's still so many things that is going to be revealed to you. And if you want this connection, it sounds like trust is going to be your best friend, because there's going to be a whole lot of time of you not knowing what's going on. There was so many things that were just being surface level, but I kept trying to get more information about what's to happen, and it's almost like it's best for you not to know, so you can go and do what you got to do, so it lines up, because the universe is working on bringing this into union, and you guys are just on your path. And at some point on your path, you guys are gonna butt up with each other. You guys are gonna just be in union. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. This was an amazing reading. I had lots of fun with it, and I believe in this connection. I really do. I feel a lot of love. um but either way, I hope you find your perfect person. Remember, no one is really actually perfect, but you love their flaws and all. I wish you divine light, abundance, everything, in regards to joy and amazing vibes. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.